Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, after this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year. Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Drew Holiday.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Giles is out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Passes it to Lopez. And here's Middleton. Back to Lopez. The tray. Rebound by Nurkic. And here they come. Here's McCollum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
A superb concentration from the clever guard. McCollum, he's so used to getting knocked around, going up easy for him.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
But even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
Lillard against Holiday. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And seeing where Portland is, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Now here's Powell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
Here's Giannis. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The fader. No good off the front iron.
He found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
McCollum against Lopez. Nurkic in the post. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Powell. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Count that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Giannis. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. McCollum passes to Powell. And the rejection by Giannis. 5-on-3 break. There's the lob into the Kumbo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Kicks it to Powell. Here's Nurkic. Good D by Lopez.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
The shot by Middleton. Wide open. They get it back. And Giannis gets it to go.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Bucks trail by 5. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Powell, no one around him. Portland again missing. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
So timeout called here, the first for Portland, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Portland leading by 3. Here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Pulls it up. The shot by Powell, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's sent back by Lillard. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Lillard. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Now here's McCollum. To the paint, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. Giles kicks to Lillard. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. And the pass to Powell. Count that one.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Holiday against Lillard. Poked away, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Zeller, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Norman Powell. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here is Holiday. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. And stolen by Portis. One-on-one fast break. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Hill's checked in. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Zeller picks him up defensively. Hill looking around. A floater. Count it. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Holiday with the three. They get it again. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Giannis has got 8. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Now here is Hill. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento. And Giannis throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Simons. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Trying to end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Now, you know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a rollout on this team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that 2-guard position, only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point, though.
Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Hill. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Tries it from 19. And a wide open look for Hood. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Good D by Covington. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hood deciding where to go with it. Back to Connaughton. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way. No good. And it's Portland the other way. Down low. Here's McCollum. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside Hill. Pass to Giannis. Outside Hood. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Passes it to Zeller. McCollum outside. Back to Zeller. And stolen by Portis. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Simons surveying the D. Here's Jones. A second chance effort. Goes up again. Shoots over Portis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
and that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Outside, Jones. Here's McCollum. And he drops it in from the low post. 11 points in the game.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Hill passes to Portis. Antetokounmpo against Covington. Outside Hill. And the 3 off target. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. He kicks to Jones. And here's McCollum for 3. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Right side Hill. Pass to Giannis. Now here's Jackson. And here is Hill. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now here is Hill. Not a lot of room. That one doesn't go. Portland leading. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Simons missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Simons. He feeds it to Nurkic. In the corner, Powell with it. Portland again missing. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just want to get better. I want the team to get better. I want me to get better individually and just win the whole thing.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Nurkic is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Jones. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Hill. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. The dish to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Hood kicks to Portis. Portland grabs the miss. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Hill. outside Portis. And it's off from three-point range. Portis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Powell. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Portis. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Giles checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. And then for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton's checked in for Rodney Hood. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Jackson. And it's Holiday in for George Hill. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Now, here's Nurkic. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And no good that time. Middleton up top. Lillard against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Middleton the pass to Portis. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Throw drops for DiVincenzo. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
To the middle. Here's Giles, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You're having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
And the Bucks miss again. Trailblazers trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Middleton outside. And there's the pass to Holiday. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And Yusuf Nurkic missing a whole calendar year not too long ago. was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up, but I know you were doing your thing, but you would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Now, here's Portis. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. And Jones sends it back, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Portland making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Lillard. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Middleton with it. Lillard picks him up. Middleton dishes to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Shoots over Lillard. That one wide left.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
But Lillard's used to getting pushed around. Gotta admire how he muscles it in regardless.
Here's Holiday. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Portis. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Lillard. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Lopez outside. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Milwaukee has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Out to the right wing. Here's Connaughton. His three-pointers off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Powell, the pass to Giles. Sweet move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Giles has got his first points in this one.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Lillard. Holiday against Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And finished off by Nurkic.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Middleton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Timeout called, the Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
For the Trailblazers, Zeller, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Giles. And McCollum subbed in for Powell. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, 15 points in the game. Pass to Middleton. There's the three. Zeller grabs the board.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Bucks trail by 8. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by McCollum. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now here's McCollum. 32 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Gotta love the aggressiveness of McCollum. He doesn't back down from the defense, embraces getting hit while shooting.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. McCollum. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so McCollum nails both of them. Bucks trail by 8. Hill passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sneaky veteran drive. Hill's going to get the bucket, get fouled or both.
The Bucks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Free throw drops for Hill.
And guys, I love George Hill's game. He's a smart defender who can score the ball, pass. He's a winner.
Both free throws good from Hill. And here's Portland. They're on a 16-7 run. Lillard outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
He gets that one. 6 points for Hill.
And you can't lose track of Hill, a money shooter on the spot.
Lillard scanning the floor. And there's the feed to Zeller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's take a look at the numbers for McCollum. Just an incredible month of basketball. averaging about 27 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And the first one drops.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range, it's the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Hood's checked in. And so Zeller nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Giannis outside. Jackson passes to Lopez. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Here's Covington, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And both free throws good for Covington.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 6. Here's Giannis. And it's Portland with the rebound. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Covington, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here is Hill. Four on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard against Hill. Lillard dishes to Zeller. Back to Lillard. Here's Covington. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bucks trail by 10. Hill with it. Now Covington defending. Hill inside. Covington's there. Hood for 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You can't allow Hood to get comfortable from there. He loves getting the chance to shoot the 3 ball.
McCollum right side. Shoots the 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Covington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Now here's Zeller. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And not only that, I If you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left here in the second. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points and 3 assists. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
What else can we say about C.J. McCollum? He's a fearless scorer, plays with a lot of heart, and he trusts his moves against any defender.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lillard with it. And it's McCollum in the corner. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Inside, here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lopez has got the first field goal of the second half for Milwaukee. Lillard finds Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, and all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Holiday against Lillard. Passes it to DiVincenzo. But they get it back. Powell against Middleton.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
It counts, and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
One shot.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Giles. It's Powell on the wing. Stolen by Middleton. For the lead. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one drops for him. McCollum's got 18 points in the game.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Giannis passes to Holiday. To the middle. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Count it. Giannis has got 25 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
No, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Five on the clock. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
CJ's microwave. I mean, guys on nights like this, he demands so much attention, and sometimes even that doesn't do any good.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Free throw good. McCollum. Bucks trail by 6. On the wing, Holiday. There's the lob, and Kumbo hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Giles. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Giles. McCollum outside. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. McCollum's got 23 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's McCollum. 23 points in the game. Nurkic the pass to Giles. Tries again, and Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 12.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Middleton. Oh, good on the triple.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Giles. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing here by 8. Down low. And the dunk by Giannis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Simons. It's Powell on the wing. Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range. Powell's got his third basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here is DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. Pass to Portis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, he's so hard to guard when he's cutting like this. Portis, I mean, he's great at working the screen and roll.
Here's Simons, defended by DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Bucks. Just 5 on the clock. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Simons, the pass to Covington. At the elbow, Jones. Here's Simons, defended by DiVincenzo. And it's Simons missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Outside Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Here's Simons. It's Powell on the wing. Dishes to Jones. Covington in the corner. Outside, Jones. from deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here is Hill. He has 6. The teardrop falls in. Hill's got 8 points.
And the floater, very much part of Hill's repertoire. I mean, at his height, that's a useful shot.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Hood's checked in for the Bucks. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard is second.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Here's Simons. To the inside. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
The Bucks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Outside Hill. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 33.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Simons, defended by Portis. A nice shot by Zeller.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Zeller's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Covington against Giannis. And a wide open look for Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got assist number 5 here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Simons. Powell for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Hill. Here's Portis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Simons. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Zeller. 2 points. That one goes. Zeller's got 10.
The muscle of Zeller coming into play. Great work taking on the defense, empowering through the contact.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Powell. Out to Hood. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
So it's the Bucks now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Portis, offensive rebound. And Giannis throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Bucks. Yep, that one goes in there. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Covington against Giannis. The 10-footer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Here's Simons. He's got 6, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Derek Jones. McCollum comes in for Norman Powell, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Jackson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hill.
Look at Lillard, how he uses the shot fake to get the defense up in the air. I just love it. Once he gets them to jump, he goes right into the contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Hood. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
To the paint, here's Holiday. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Now Lillard, 11 points in the game. Got it off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Zeller in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Kicks to Hill. Feeds to Lopez. It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Lillard left side. Takes the three. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Hill. Here's Milwaukee now. Giannis outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Got a piece of it. For the finish. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Wow, the speed of Lillard, so masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Outside Holiday. And it's blocked. McCollum outside. Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Hill. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Hill passes to Jackson. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Antetokounmpo, no good. Portland trailing here. Lillard attacking to take the lead. The rebound by the Bucks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Holiday.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And he's able to get it back. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called, the Bucks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
And yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cody Zeller, and Giles is subbed in for Robert Covington. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jackson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here is Holiday. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Holiday. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Respect the leaping ability of Lillard or you'll get dunked on.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 41.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Down low, Lillard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Holiday dishes to Hill. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
He dishes it to Middleton. Hill kicks to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 45 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Lillard, and the shot goes in.
Set up by Lillard's nice feet. I mean, he loves being the quarterback of their offense.
And the Bucks with possession here. Outside Holiday. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 47 points.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter, 5 of 6 from the field.
He gets it in there.
And McCollum is remarkably quick. Love seeing him put it on the deck and finish at the rim.
Now here is Hill. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Norman Powell's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. And it's blocked. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for George Hill. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Here's Holiday. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Launches the 3. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard the pass to Giles. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 9 assists now tonight. And the Bucks, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Powell against Middleton.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
You better respect the interior game of Lillard. When he gets deep inside, he forces the defense to hit him.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. The pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Launches a 3. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giles, defended by Portis. Here's Giles. Zeller. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here. A lot of second chance points.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And Lopez has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Powell. It's tipped.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Lopez.
Hey, right here.
Pass to Holiday.
Watch it.
6 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. Holiday's got 10 points in just the second half.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Bucks trail by 3. Floats one. Got a hand on it.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
McCollum dishes to Zeller. Lopez with the block. Holiday attacking.
Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And he makes both free throws. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Portland leading. Lillard outside. Powell in the high post. They double him with Middleton. The shot by Powell, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
Here's Middleton. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. And he gets it to go.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Lillard, and Lillard gets double teamed. Here, oh, the power on that prudent.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. So it's the Bucks now. Portland making their last shot. Now the pass to Lopez. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Trailblazers leading by 3. The feed to Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 8 here in this one already. 1:12 left in the game. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. That one good for 2.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Now here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Giants. Count.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Powell. Count the basket.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Now here's Lillard. Kicks it to Zeller. Wide open. It drops.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
$16 seconds left in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him. And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.